Hey everybody, this is 2KLo, and welcome to the long-awaited Scout Killing Guide. Whether you're new or a veteran of the game, you likely consider scouts to be a major threat to any run. I remember them destroying a potentially good run so many times in the past, but I believe I have come up with a tried and true strategy to killing scouts. Too many players fear the scout, so it's time to put an end to their reign of terror. Like anything, this will take practice, but before you know it, you'll be able to deal with GTFO's most infamous enemy. We will start with the 3 major rules you should never break when facing a scout. 1. Never chase a scout. If a scout is walking away from you, never chase it. The melee weapons in GTFO swing in an arc, moving lower the further you are from your target. It's better to wait for a scout to move towards you before hitting it, as its momentum will help you hit its head. The closer the scout is, the more accurate your swing will be, and it moving towards you will help you get that crucial hit. 2. Be patient. Nothing confuses me more than a teammate who tries to run at a scout the moment it's vulnerable just to miss its head because he was too riled up. If you need to wait for another scout cycle just to get close enough, so be it. Go with the flow. Let the scout put itself in harm's way, not vice versa. And 3. Have a contingency plan. Your squad should always be prepared for the worst possible outcome. Worst case scenario, you miss the scout kill and activate the room. If you're not ready or have little resources, it could be the crucial mistake that ends a run. Ready up by having your squad on a high-threat target like a big striker, or prepare a long hallway with a sentry to deal with an oncoming scout wave. Get creative and never be caught unprepared. One thing I should mention before the guide continues is that practicing scout kills is quite difficult to do solo in early Rundown 3 levels. It's possible to find early scouts, but it's all based on luck. While compiling the footage for this video, I found C1 to be the most consistent source of scouts. There are 4 steps you will need to follow in order to become a scout killer. Practice, evaluate, position, and execute. Pepe. Your first step is to simply start practicing. Go into a solo lobby and see how many rooms and how many scouts you can kill without going loud. If this isn't possible for you yet, or just isn't fun, and I don't really blame you, grab your friends and try to find a group, maybe in the LFG Beginners on the official Discord. Try to find people willing to let you try out these steps on a scout. It is important, however, to eliminate any doubt when practicing anything. In a group, while it is easier to survive, there are 3 other people who are capable of making mistakes. As I said in my beginner's guide, it is important to know if mistakes made are yours or not. The second step is to evaluate the situation. Is there a scout in the room? Where is it in the room? How many enemies are there? Are there stories in the room, and if so, can you wait long enough to get the scout on the low ground? These are all good questions to start identifying if a scout kill is going to be easy or hard to execute. Enemies in the room and location of the scout are the prime factors that determine the difficulty of a scout kill. If you can't move around the room freely because of other enemies, you risk not only activating the scout if it gets too close, but activating the entire room if you kill the scout next to another enemy. If the room has too many risks, you may have to make the decision to shoot the scout instead. A sniper rifle or hell rifle can get the job done with 1 shot to the head. Some other weapons can do it, but it's very risky and requires a lot of practice. Let's move on to the 3rd step, positioning. Like I explained in the 2nd step, location is a prime factor. Not just the scout's, but yours. Your job is to find the best location to kill the scout. If you can get above the scout, that is optimal, because you can wait for it to walk towards you, and there's a little risk of a full charge melee missing from the high ground due to your hammer's arc. If the scout gets agitated and goes into searching state, you being above them completely eliminates the risk of activation. Do beware of ladders, though. They quickly scale those and they are too sporadic to guess what their next move is. This leaves you vulnerable to a multitude of mistakes, leading to an activation. Your second best bet is to face it on the same level of elevation. A good portion of the time you can wait behind something while it's searching and immediately go after it when it's moving. But remember, you should only go for the kill if the scout is moving towards you. Let's say a scout is above you, moving downstairs. You go to hit it, and due to the hitbox of your hammer being lower, you don't hit its head. Not to mention, if a scout is above you, its tendrils can droop down and have the opportunity to go over low cover, potentially activating the scout even though you thought you were safe. If a scout is above you, move far away from it until it gets on your level. The fourth and final step is execution. You've got quite a number of options when dealing with a scout. You can shoot it with the sniper or hell rifle. You can place a mine and wait for it to walk over, although beware that it will wake up the room now. You can full melee it on the head, or if possible, you can ignore it and stealth around the room to get what you need and promptly leave. Assuming the loud options are out of the question and an objective is impossible to clear or get to without clearing the room, you will need to melee. Find the highest ground you can safely get to next to as little enemies as possible, and prepare for the scout to move towards you. When it's close, wait for its searching state. About 5 to 7 seconds after the searching state starts, flash the surrounding enemies with your flashlight. This will make them glow, and with good timing, will give you an opening where the scout is retracting its tendrils, and all nearby enemies will be dark. Start moving in as the scout retracts. Halfway through retraction, charge your melee attack. If it starts moving towards you, prepare to strike. You can remain crouched if there are a lot of enemies around you, but it's preferred to uncrouch just before striking to maximize the chance of a headshot. If the scout walks away from you, immediately cancel your attack and move back to your preferred position. With patience, you should have a dead scout and a happy team. If this guide helped you, or you have a request for a future video, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to help you out even more. Remember to like or dislike, and subscribe if you want to be updated when a new video comes out. And that's all for this one, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.
Yep.
Alright. Uplink response established.
Good?
Yep. Go forward, forward.
Okay. Go left. It's open.
Picking up sentry.
Taking a couple hits. Using med.
Yeah, me too. I'm alright. Oof.
Oh shit, I went the wrong way.
On my way.
I forgot. It's on the other side.
Well, that'll loop him around. That's right.
Yep.
Give me a chance to sentry up as well. Alright. Woo! I can jump over that fucking mine. Alright.
They just stop spawning for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Does it go? I feel like it goes the same speed with.
It might be a little faster.
I think it might be. Is it? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it. Alright, whatever.
It's all good. I've got the hell rifle out, so don't shoot until they get close. Unless I miss.
Miss again?
No, I got the back one.
Oh, you got the back one. Okay. It's so dark I couldn't see. GG.
Nice. There it is, babe. Keep him alive for now. And then it's good. It's good to sync people that are close when he's about to come out of his searching phase, so that you can do stuff like that.